You think women play games with silence, mixed signals, or sudden coldness. But the truth is, the game starts long before that. It begins with language, specifically four simple, harmless sounding words that you hear every day. Most men ignore these words. They think they are casual parts of a conversation. But to a woman, these words are tools. They are testing mechanisms designed to see how much leverage she holds over you. If you have ever found yourself waiting by the phone, over analyzing a text, or feeling like you are fighting for a place in her life, chances are these words were used on you. Not to inform you, but to shape you. In this video, we are exposing the four specific words women use when they are pulling you into a dynamic where she holds the power and you lose control. And more importantly, I'm going to show you exactly how to respond to regain your frame. The psychology of framing, visuals, a chess piece moving, or a psychological diagram of frame control. Narrator, before we get to the words, you need to understand why she uses them. This is what psychologists call framing. A woman rarely tries to control a man through direct force. She does it through calibration. She drops a word softly, casually, and then watches your reaction. Do you bend? Do you chase? Do you apologize? She isn't necessarily doing this to be cruel. She is doing it because she is wired to look for a man who leads himself. A man who cannot be moved by a sudden shift in the emotional current. If you react emotionally to these words, you fail the test. If you see them for what they are, you pass. Here are the four words that categorize you as a man she can control. Word number one, busy. Visuals, text message on screen. I've just been so busy lately. Split screen of a man waiting versus a woman out having fun. Narrator, the first word is busy. When a woman tells you she's been so busy lately, most men interpret this as a schedule problem. You think she is overwhelmed with work or family. You think if you just wait, her schedule will clear up. But here's the reality. Busy is not about time. It is about priority. When a woman is genuinely interested in you, she does not become less available. She becomes resourceful. She finds the time. She sends the text from the bathroom. She makes the effort visible. When she uses the word busy consistently, she is using a psychological tactic called intermittent reinforcement. She gives you just enough attention to keep you hooked, then pulls away to keep you chasing. She is creating an illusion of value through scarcity. The counter move. So, how do you break the busy illusion? You do not confront her. You do not ask for clarity. You simply reduce your access. If she is busy, you must be indifferent. Match her distance. Remove the reward of your attention. When she realizes that her withdrawal doesn't trigger you to chase harder, the tactic fails. You stop competing for her time, and she starts competing for your presence. Word number two, maybe. Visuals. A man looking confused at a calendar. A door slightly ajar. Narrator. The second word is maybe. Maybe I'll come. Maybe later. I'll let you know. To a man, maybe sounds like a possibility. To a woman, maybe is a suspension. It is a soft cage designed to keep you emotionally parked while she decides if something better comes along. Maybe serves one purpose. It maintains her control over the pacing. She gets to check her options and her mood while you stay on standby. The mistake men make here is assuming that patience is attractive. You think waiting for her maybe to turn into a yes shows loyalty. It doesn't. It shows submission. It tells her your time is cheap and your schedule is empty. The counter move. You must treat maybe as a closed door. Do not get angry, but do not accept the limbo. If she says, maybe I'll let you know, you respond with clarity. Let me know when you're sure. And then you make other plans. You stop offering time she hasn't earned. A woman cannot keep you in the maybe zone if you refuse to live there. When you treat your time as valuable, she is forced to decide. She either commits to the plan or she loses the opportunity to see you. Word number 3, friend. Visuals. A woman talking about her problems to a man who looks bored, frustrated. The friend zone graphic. Narrator. The third word is the sharpest downgrade of all. Friend. You're such a good friend. I don't want to ruin our friendship. This feels harmless, even complimentary, but in the language of attraction, this is a categorization. When she calls you friend in this context, she is saying you provide emotional benefits without requiring emotional commitment. She is placing you in the safe box. You are the man she vents to, the man who listens to her problems, the man who validates her ego. You are performing emotional labor for free. She leaves those conversations feeling lighter while you are left drained and unchosen. The counter move. You cannot negotiate your way out of the friend zone. You cannot nice your way into desire. Attraction grows from polarity, not similarity. To escape this, you must stop playing the role she assigned you. Stop being her therapist. Stop answering the late night crisis texts. Stop absorbing her drama. You don't do this to punish her, you do it to reset the dynamic. When you remove the friend privileges, she has to reevaluate you. She can no longer use you for comfort, which means she must now look at you with respect. Word number 4, soon. Visuals, a clock ticking, a calendar page turning rapidly. Narrator. The final word is soon. Let's hang out soon. I'll be ready soon. Soon is the most sophisticated stall tactic in the book. It sounds optimistic, but it is actually a future that never arrives. Soon is what she says when she doesn't want to lose you, but doesn't want to invest in you either. You become her backup plan, her in case of emergency validation. Men interpret soon as a promise, but a real promise has a date, a time, and a location. If it doesn't have those 3 things, it isn't a plan. It's a placeholder. The counter move. Break the spell of soon by demanding clarity through action. If she says, let's hang out soon, like you don't say, okay, great. You say, I'd love to. When are you free this week? If she can't give you a specific day, you withdraw. You stop texting. You stop initiating. A woman may delay a man who follows her pace, but she never delays a man who sets his own. Conclusion. The shift. Visuals. The man from the intro now looking confident, walking away or working on himself. Strong, stoic imagery. Narrator, busy, maybe, friend, soon. These words were never about her schedule. They were measurements of your self-worth. Every time she uses one of these words, she is handing you a script. If you follow it, you lose leverage. If you flip it, you gain respect. The shift happens the moment you stop reacting to her ambiguity and start anchoring into your own standards. Women do not respect the man who begs for certainty. They respect the man who carries certainty within himself. Don't let these 4 words shape your reality. Recognize them, step back, and let your absence do the talking. If this video opened your eyes, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Share this with a man who needs to hear it. And if you want a specific breakdown of a text you've received, leave it in the comments below. Master your reaction and you master the relationship.